Hello and welcome to the Free Cheese Game of the Year 2018, Day 5. I'm your Joe Dix, joined by Mark Augustiniak.
What's up?
Matt Sellner.
Hello.
We made it.
Yeah, we did.
This is the one.
And you did too, listener.
Well, we didn't make it yet.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you're right. We could still, this could all go crashing.
This is gonna. There's a different format on the table.
We got something,
There's
something going on. We need
Oh.
to take a picture of this before we destroy it, by the way. I want one.
I got us.
I know, I just want one too, from my angle. From my perspective.
Oh, great. Should I be doing this too?
I want to remember where I was when this happened.
I want to remember how many beers I had during Day 5.
Day 5.
Keep the kayfabe.
Yeah, exactly. What we're alluding to, listener, is something that'll come up later on this episode when we induct another video game into our Hall of Fame. We'll explain that then, but until then, today's categories are Best Score, Soundtrack, Most Anticipated, Hall of Fame, and Game of the Year. We're going to jump right in with Best Score, Soundtrack. This category awards the game that was made so much better because of what it added to how we heard it. The music in these games is so much of what made the game what it is. The sounds of each of these games flash through us as we imagine pictures of what we played or recall the moments that we remember most. Your nominees for Best Score Soundtrack are WarioWare Gold, Tetris Effect, Minute, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Soul Calibur 6, The Messenger, Red Dead Redemption 2, Celeste, Splatoon 2 Octo Expansion. Woof.
I thought this was going to be easy until you gave it that intro. And
Sorry.
then it made me think. And I'm like, shit.
Sorry. I got real lofty with the intros this year. I'm sorry, but you know.
No, they're good. They're
Thanks.
good.
I'm gonna
Jeff
put out the
Keighley
first
Shahari.
dagger here. I'm gonna cut Red Dead 2.
Fuck yeah, you are.
What?
Yeah, burn, baby, burn.
That shit was so good at the Game Awards.
Yeah, but there's better.
Like,
I don't think it's gonna make the top 3. I mean, if you want to keep it on the list for right now, but I don't think it's gonna make the top 3.
is it... If this was Red Dead 1, would you say the same thing?
Yeah.
Probably.
See, I disagree. That music definitely set the mood for me.
I mean, it's mood setters, but I'm like looking.
You look at this list.
I'm
dude,
looking at
there's-
this list. I
would-
have a whole different idea for
I
the
would
top
cut
3.
Soul Calibur because I couldn't tell you a single tune from that.
I mean,
That's
that was gonna be
fine.
the
Why
next
don't we
thing.
cut both?
That was gonna be the next thing. Keep Red Dead 2 on for
not
right
ready
now.
for that.
Let's appease that.
All right.
But-
I cut Soul Calibur.
All right. What is my auto update with low battery mode? I don't think it does.
I'm okay with cutting Minute.
Yeah, I don't remember the music in that at all.
That was probably the part that stood out to me a lot when I, because a lot of the games I was thinking back and I was like, yeah, no, I think its biggest redeeming quality for me was, besides the art style, it was definitely the music. It's really catchy.
Yeah.
But there's others on here that I think give it a run for its money.
Is Super Smash Bros. Ultimate fair to have in this category?
No, it's not. However,
That World of Light song.
Why don't you name me a game that does its themes better than the originals? Because this one does it better than the originals.
I know. It's
Joe,
just-
everyone's here.
you're right.
I mean, it doesn't just take those songs. It remixes.
it remixes them and like there's brand new. Yeah, I know.
Like
all
that
right. It's,
Gangplank Galleon.
yeah, I know.
Best theme probably on there.
I think biggest crime of the century is that Nintendo doesn't make that like commercially available. I don't give a fuck. Charge me $200. I want to own that soundtrack without having to go, meet some dude named Jerry on the internet.
I used to own the Melee soundtrack that came with Nintendo Power.
Yeah, I had the fucking Club Nintendo one for the Wii U version.
Yeah.
Or was Wii U 3DS? I still have the CD like right over me.
But at the same time, it is using its history to its advantage.
Yeah, but that's kind of cool too.
A lot of licenses. It's like taking like a anthology collection or some type of thing, and it's like this was the best soundtrack because it just has from all these.
But
games.
that World of Light song is really good.
the one that's overplayed.
Yeah.
Okay. I could really do without it.
I mean, after you hear for the
It's
fucking
it is
hours.
everywhere.
But the lyrics, that's the part. I
very-
like the vocal arrangement.
It's very anime.
Something like that, right?
But if we're
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
Smash
yeah.
themes here, I love the training room version of Brawl's theme.
Is that in this game?
Yeah,
All right, sold.
like dun, 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 dun. It's all like acoustic guitar.
I just
very
know-
mariachi sounding.
Bring, ding, 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 ding.
It's just fucking weird that I could be traveling around in the World of Light map and I get to a stage and then all of a sudden cue the Metal Gear music and I'm like, oh, I'm back in.
Yeah.
But
And
that's
just-
but that's you like in Metal Gear.
But it's in this game,
But it's
so
super- yeah.
it counts.
All right, let's leave it in.
I think it's funny that this is the only time WarioWare Gold has been mentioned
Yeah, I thought that would come up in Best Remaster.
because it's not.
It kind of is.
I kind of didn't think about
It's
WarioWare,
more so,
but
but it's also like new.
All right, well, here's what we'll do.
That's why it's hard to determine.
Here's
that.
what we'll do. Next year, we'll make a category for Best 3DS Game if that thing still is making fucking games. And that's the full name of the category.
well, we can generalize it and put it as like just 3DS games you played generally that year. And
Yeah,
I know your first nominee.
there you go.
It would have been Toilet Game.
I did play this a lot in the toilet,
Fittingly.
twisting
And-
around.
So is WarioWare Gold? How's the music in that?
Mark.
I
I don't remember like a specific tune, but it definitely had that WarioWare like of like you're kind of
it did
bounce around with the
yeah,
music a
like,
little
it
bit.
did stand out to me at the time, and you can go back and listen to it. And they have songs originally written just for this, and I don't mean just instrumentals.
Yeah.
There's lyrics
Yeah.
for
I'm
some
actually.
reason, but like even newer ones.
Yeah.
And it's like it's weird. Some of them don't have nothing to do with the game, and it's like this is
Yeah.
a thing. I don't know why, but it just is. They wrote songs that you cannot hear anywhere else but in this game.
I like that.
And it's not really a soundtrack, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's it's weird. But like in a cool way.
All right, we keep it.
But
I don't know, man.
I
we're
like
starting.
Red Dead more.
We're looking at this list, dude. It's getting skimpy. We're going to start cutting some shit here soon.
We can cut Octo expansion.
Really?
I love.
Really? Oh, I thought that would be sticking around longer.
Yeah, like I thought music feels half of that game. Or like 3/4 of that game. It like plays a part.
Maybe like 4/5 of that game.
I'm just thinking for me, Celeste and Tetris Effect are above Octo expansion. And
Like
I can't speak for Celeste.
I agree with that, but I think Octo Expansion is my number like 3.
see, but I'm looking at Smash as my number 3, and I'm between Smash and
Oh wait,
and
what'd you say?
Octo.
Celeste and Tetris. Oh shit.
Yeah, see,
Ooh.
that's tough,
Oh,
right?
fuck.
That's where I'm like, you know what? As much as I love Octo expansion, there's I can't listen to the totality of that, where I could with something like Smash or Celeste or Tetris. And that's
Well-
where I think
Let me touch on the messenger since we haven't done that yet.
yes,
I do love that music. I love that it gets upgraded with the visuals.
yeah,
It adds more. It
Yeah.
adds more instruments. When you go into water, it gets muffled. Like it.
that's good.
It actually has. It's very
Noticed that.
dynamic, and I think that's a really cool way to experience it all and keeping the same tune fresh, without it really getting tiresome to hear.
Yeah,
I also
Um,
really like the shopkeepers music.
Yeah,
And
like,
you're in there a lot.
and even that changes when it gets all like 16-bit
16.
and everything. But yeah, like especially when you, I don't know how far you made it, but did you ever get to like the, like, it's like underground cave, but it's all like green, and you get like the windsuit or the wingsuit, whatever.
I have the wingsuit.
But like that music in that level that it's used for, that made me feel something. I was like, yeah, I'm fucking pumped. I was ready to go in that.
See, I can't remember anything right now, but I remember playing, and there was definitely a few catchy tunes. I was like, kind of tapping my foot
And
to
then-
as I was playing.
And then when you finally like go to hell, and then like that music starts to pick up, and it's like the music does a good job of complementing the scenery in the level that it's supposed
Yeah,
to be in.
that's what you want. Well, fuck. You started that category. You started talking about the messenger off as if you were ready to cut it, and now by the end of it,
I just wanted to say it's peace. I didn't know how it was going to compare.
and you
with
just
everything.
you led into it like leading like you were gonna cut it. But, all right, can we
Yeah.
cut WarioWare then?
Yeah, we can cut WarioWare.
All right.
I just thought had to fit somewhere.
It does. It's yeah. I'm just trying to make the hard decisions, and this is hard. But Tetris Effect is nothing without that music.
That is probably 90% of that game. 85. The rest are visuals and the game.
The game's 1%.
Yeah.
It's 1% skill. The rest of it's just a theater. No, I mean I completely agree, and it's not like the music's bad in that game. The music's incredibly good. I mean, there's
Yeah.
probably like a level or two like the song is like not memorable, but
Right.
it doesn't mean it's bad.
I think we can cut Red Dead. I know you don't want to, Mark, but like look at the other
Yeah,
ones.
I
you
know.
I was just trying to pull that Band-Aid early, Mark. I was sorry.
No, it's just that Red Dead hits those, like, that's my shit. I like that slow, sad, folky stuff.
Like there are
Wait.
two
Yeah, that's fine. We can.
like
Yeah.
lyric songs
That's
at,
the thing.
at
It
very
doesn't have-
specific parts of that game that
Right.
make a big impact. And like those two songs, as soon as I hear them, I will know them.
Because
But
in Red Dead 1, when John's dying, that song fucking hits you, plucks your heartstrings, and then when you make it to Mexico for the first time, it's like,
Mexico is always
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
and that's when they play live, So Far Away by like Jose Gonzalez or whatever. But yeah, but then again, it's only like that one or two songs that really stand out. So
So the rest is just like kind of ambience, like setting the mood. You're in the.
it
a
is
Western.
good, but
Also,
it's also just typical.
I do like the music when you're in a
Western.
shootout though. Like it ramps up a little bit, and like the different instruments from that era start to kick in.
Hey, it's more than what Breath of the Wild did.
Last year's wounds. So the list for the listener: Tetris Effect, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, The Messenger, Celeste, and Splatoon 2 Octo Expansion.
See, I don't know Celeste. So I don't know what it sounds
Just know it's really good.
But like I don't know, like
dude.
is there a genre it can fit under? Is there like what is it? Is it all chiptune? Is it like
Yeah. But
Is it like mellow ambient stuff, or is it like
Some.
Super Meat Boy fast paced?
some,
Okay.
all the above, and it fully complements what's happening with both Madeline and the mountain and the platforming and what you're feeling and while you're mad and while you're sad. Like that.
Captivates the emotions.
I don't know if there's a better example of like music complementing a game on this list. Like, yeah, I think even better than Tetris Effect. And Tetris Effect is fucking perfect at doing that. I just think Celeste does it that well.
I think what's unique about Tetris is that the music progresses based on your playing.
Yeah, your input totally dictates how the
Because when I had the
songs play
soundtrack on my phone, it's not a full version technically.
out. Right.
They classify them as samples. It is a full song,
yeah.
but the way it gets used, it finds a way to be a seamless loop while taking things and adding things.
I get that.
Probably the most dynamic. But I assume Celeste has more memorable tunes overall.
Yeah, like I can hear things in my head this whole time we're talking about it. And
I'd probably rather hear chip tunes over car horns.
car horns.
There's a city level in Tetris.
Oh, got it.
New Dawn City.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like the windpipe wood blocky.
Okay, so it seems like
So like I
Celeste.
said, there's one or two songs you probably do without.
My favorite ones in Tetris are the one with lyrics.
It seems like Celeste and Tetris are the two front runners. Am I reading the room right?
Mm.
I mean, I think the game that technically kind of cheats is my front runner.
What, Smash?
I like Messenger's music more than Tetris's. Even though some of it sounds like music you'd hear for a key generator for a program you pirated. But that's part of its charm. Well, actually, no, you know what?
So at this point, are we cutting Octo Expansion?
Yeah, let's...
Okay.
It's really good music, but it's not.
I just love the variety Messenger has to offer.
No, and I like the 8-bit to 16-bit, and the way.
Yeah, I didn't get that far to see
That's
that.
cool.
And the music like fading and getting louder and going underwater and like that effect.
That's cool.
I did see that part. I
Yeah.
did get to underwater part.
Take the music out of Tetris and the Messenger, and which one can still. That's a hard question.
I would listen to the Messenger if I really had to choose.
No. I mean silence.
Like
The other way. You're just playing the game.
just playing a game.
Like, which one completely complements that? I'm not saying that one way or the other. I'm just asking. Like,
I mean, I could play Tetris quietly, and I would probably still, whatever, because I have.
could you play the Messenger quietly?
I could. I don't think I would want to, but I could. I think I don't know. Yeah, like this is tough. Smash Bros is the weirdest one here
It is. It
because
doesn't make sense. It does, but it doesn't.
right. Like, I think it's the only one where, yeah, it obviously appreciates the music and
Yeah.
respects it, but the music doesn't play that important of a role in the game as it does to these other ones.
I don't know, man.
Actually, you know what?
The Metal Gear example. Like,
Right, but you can also just play any track whenever you want.
no, you can't. I can't listen to the Great Fairy Fountain while I'm running around in a Metroid level.
But you can go to the music section and listen to the Great Fairy Fountain whenever you want.
True.
You can. That lady put that switch in her purse and hooked in earbuds because it's a music player.
Word.
It's a music.
That's true. That's real true. And you know what? That's got something going for it that these other games don't have. I can't put Tetris in my pocket. Think about that.
We can.
You can, yeah, Puyo Puyo Tetris.
All right.
We can. Yeah, I think I'm back on the. We can take Messenger off.
Where'd that come from?
Your argument with Celeste.
All right.
I think Celeste holds more value with it. It seems more important.
Does Celeste win?
My vote goes to Smash.
I think Smash my winner.
Gangplank Galleon.
Man. So much of Celeste is wrapped up in that fucking music.
I know, but
Smash has the music, but Celeste just.
Smash is the greatest writer with love letters.
Yeah. All right. I'm not upset. These are all the reason this is hard is because they're all really good fucking soundtracks.
Yeah.
But all right, we're good with that.
Mm-hmm.
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, best score soundtrack. Runners up: Tetris Effect and Celeste. Whew. Most anticipated is our next in line. Imagine the feeling you have as a roller coaster nears the peak just before the drop. You can see what's coming, but you don't quite know exactly how it will play out. The tingling you feel in the pit of your stomach leaves you uneasy, but eager to climb ever higher. You're not quite there yet, and who knows how long until it's over. But right now, in this moment, you can't wait to see just a little bit more of the track ahead. You love the building anticipation and the sense of unknowing wonder that builds with every second that passes. The games in this category are just below the drop. They're not here yet, but they're so close. And we can't wait until they're in our hands. Your nominees for most anticipated: Animal Crossing for Switch, Metroid Prime 4, Shenmue 3, Resident Evil 2, Doom Eternal, The Last of Us Part 2, Cyberpunk 2077, Halo Infinite, Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Rage 2, Mother 3, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled, Mortal Kombat 11, The Outer Worlds.
So we're confirming here that Shenmue is believed to be out soon.
It's announced for next year, right?
Last of Us 2 believed to be out soon.
So not all of these are considered to be coming out next year.
All right. Should we start cutting those then?
My question is Death Stranding.
How much you want to add it?
Should it be added?
Do
It's
any of
up
it?
to you. I mean, are we going to add it just to cut it?
Yeah, because I don't really care about that game, and I'm not anticipating it. And if I have to see another thing about it, I'm gonna scream.
So tangibility is a big thing for me, and I know that game's not coming like 2022.
All right.
And I'm tired of seeing it.
If you want to go tangibility, then let's start cutting those. Are you cool with cutting for tangibility's sake, Mark?
Sure.
Here's some things without release dates. Agent. Gone.
Animal Crossing.
No, Animal Crossing's next year. Mother 3. I mean, come on. Region free, it's coming, but come on.
Cyberpunk.
Hold, please. Give me a sec. Metroid Prime 4. While I want that to be next year, we don't know if it's next year or the one after. Shenmue is scheduled for next year.
Technically, yeah.
Wait,
Technically.
hold on. I feel like this changed from most anticipated to most tangible.
Well,
I think it's still okay to be excited for these games that we don't know.
No,
when
I
they're coming
totally
out.
agree. That's why I listed them.
Well, fuck me.
Undo. Undo.
Whore.
I'm just not sure if that's the appropriate way to go about this. I think
What games did it cut?
I think we just need to just get a pulse for each one and just see how we really feel.
All right.
I don't even know what Agent is.
All right. Well, I'm cutting Agent. That's gone. Agent is a fucking joke. It was what Rockstar fucking made a tech demo for in 2000 when the PS3 was announced. Yeah, it doesn't exist. It's not a real game.
They officially lost the.
They lost the trademark,
That's
so
it,
Matt
trademark.
added it
Okay.
to the fucking list because he's Matt.
No, I added it actually days before that happened.
Oh, really?
Yeah, cause I hate that asshole. That's like
Synergy. That's good. No, it's good.
Remind me Outer Worlds.
Outer Worlds is the Obsidian game that was
okay.
the trailer
Okay.
at the VGAs.
Fallout Space Vegas.
Yeah.
You know, my next gut reaction was to cut Mother 3, but then I remembered that fact when we said Earthbound's the fucking best old game we played this year the other day, and I think Mother 3 stays on this list for the moment you guys finally get to play that fucking game.
Okay.
No arguments. Great.
It's not even announced.
But it could be.
Follow the fucking parentheses. I've got it there for us. So what Joe refused to read was the little parentheses mark I read or I put next to these nominees because I knew this would come up. So next to Mother 3, I put not real. And then next to Metroid Prime 4, I put barely real. Because let me remind the listener, Joe over here was in love with that logo last year. I think Metroid Prime 4 won.
Most anticipated last year.
Nothing new has come up, and it is not winning or becoming a runner-up again.
No. I'm fine killing that.
I said the same thing last year. I was like, it's just a logo. Give me something else. Usually I want gameplay, but something else.
No, at this point, I'm
a
not.
picture of Samus.
I'm not listening when you say goodbye.
Can we cut Shenmue 3? Do any of us
I
care
don't
about
care.
it?
I'm happy for the fans, but personally, it hasn't. I mean, I've never played those games, so I can't say that I have that sentiment.
Yeah, I'm
for
not
it.
starting anytime soon. The backlog is too long.
Mad respect, though.
I move to cut Shadows Die Twice. I don't give a fuck about Samurai.
But it's fucking...
It's.
I know what
it's-
it is.
It's not samurai.
You know what I mean, though.
I think it looks.
I
I
know.
think it looks good, too.
All right, we can keep it. I just don't.
I'd rather play that than Neo 2 or Neo 1.
Yeah. I do like Neo, but I'd rather play Sekiro than Neo.
All right, can we cut Crash Team Racing then? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I know you're.
We
excited.
can, but this. I'm excited. This is not the
This is
insane trilogy again.
oh, this is tough. You know what? I'm not anticipated for Final Fantasy because I don't think it's ever happening.
It's happening. I think we'll get part 1 next year. Honestly, it
Part
really
one?
did.
Hey man, watch those yearly predictions I made.
I really do though. Like I feel like we're gonna get stuff. I feel like
Sure,
literally next month. I think we'll
Yeah.
probably get.
but that's not top of my list of games I want to play.
I'm not stoked about it.
I'm stoked about it, but it's fine. You can cut it
We
because
can-
I know it's not coming out like 2023.
All right, we can cut it.
Or 2077. Speaking of which,
Yeah, but
That game's coming. That game's close. That game's closer than we think it is.
I don't even care that game's not close.
okay,
That's the game I want to play most out of this list right now.
all right.
Yo, and that fucking character creator. Oh my god! Fuck. Can we just stop recording and go watch that shit right now? That was
I'm just saying things to get a pulse check here, so I'm seeing where this is at.
Like some things I need tangibility. Other things though, like if I'm so ready for it.
like
Like,
Metroid Prime 4.
You already made that argument last year. You can't make the same argument twice. We saw nothing new.
Mother 3.
It's not real.
Rage 2.
I'm excited.
I'm excited, but it's not
Wait,
my
wait, wait.
most anticipated.
Is it above or below Outer Worlds?
Above.
For me, above.
Okay, same.
Should I cut Outer Worlds then?
Yeah. I think that game looks dope though.
Should
And
I cut Rage 2 then? Yo, Rage 2 looks good, but how good? That's
not Doom Eternal good.
You know what Rage? No, of course not. You know what Rage 2 is? Rage 2 is. Oh shit, that game's coming out. I got nothing else.
I guess
to play.
Andrew WK did more for me than it did you guys.
Yo,
I
he
don't
fucks.
like Andrew WK.
I'm down with that. I'm gonna put on some white jeans. I'm just saying that,
You know what? I would keep it. Bloodstain.
Oh. Yeah, are we excited for this game at this point?
I don't know.
I'm not. I want it to be good.
I
want it
never
to be
was
good.
like on the hype train for this game, so
Oh, I almost burned down my old apartment when the fucking.
I'm just.
I was
looking-
burned down my old apartment when Iga made a fucking Twitter called Sword or Whip.
Yeah.
I was screaming. But at this point, I just want the game to come out. I'm not actively anticipating it. There's new dev updates all the time, and I don't pay attention to it. Whereas some of the other games in this list, if I even smell a bit of it, I'm fucking wet. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
All right. Oh man. Resident Evil 2.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. Yes, obviously it's on this fucking list, but how? Yes.
That has possibility to be my number one.
Okay. All right. Last of Us Part 2.
Fuck.
Yeah, I know.
Like it's fucking right there. This is that game that I keep seeing now on a date, and the fact that I still don't have a date. I love
no
The
more.
Last of Us, man. I love The Last of Us, but
I don't think I'm anticipated as much as I will be.
once there's a
down the
date,
line.
yeah, when we have a
once
date,
once we have a date and I know when to be
Anticipation's-
excited.
Yeah, it's definitely there, but to make room and to compare these with these other ones, it's
again, to go back to the roller coaster analogy that brought us
Yeah.
into this topic, I'm on this fucking train, but I don't see the.
Dude.
I can't look over the edge and see The Last of Us at the bottom of the hill. I just don't.
I can taste Resident Evil with my eyes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's right fucking there.
Yeah.
No
Animal
one
Crossing?
here cares about Animal Crossing, right?
Well,
I mean, if it has to go, I understand.
that's the one, man, that I've just been. You know what, though? I will say, when that trailer happened,
I think I'm more afraid of it than anything.
I'm not afraid of it. When that trailer happened, I didn't I always expected when we finally got an Animal Crossing for Switch, I would melt. And I just went, oh, good, they're making it. I didn't.
Was this on the Please Don't Suck?
No.
I feel like it should.
It won't suck. That game can't suck.
Nah, I'm sure.
I just know it's not going to do what I personally want out of it.
What do you want out of it?
I want deeper connection with the animals.
Oh yeah, I know. Well,
Not just the same 5
there's
personalities.
other games you can get for that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I got you.
Yeah.
Grounds.
check Steam.
Yeah. You got a VR headset. You can get real weird.
I got.
Use those gold coins on that Nintendo
it's like-
eShop.
I had Miitomo. I know what to do.
Yeah, you get it. Uh,
Halo.
I'm real stoked about that, dude.
I am too.
But like,
Because it's the
I
first.
still don't know shit about it.
It's the first
Yeah.
Halo game for me that I am gonna be entering with everyone else.
yeah, and you'll be entering that with everyone else in 2020
Mm,
at the earliest.
I don't know. We can cut Halo. That's fine.
Well, I was about to say, what about Mortal Kombat? I don't think we talked about that.
I'm fucking stoked for Mortal Kombat. Like that, I need that whole big reveal next month to be now. I want to see everything about that game.
We can cut CTR. I
All
was
right.
trying to hint at that when I was saying like the Insane trilogy was a bigger deal for me.
No, I know. I just didn't want to pull the trigger on it just yet. Did we say yes to Rage 2 or no? You're still like you're.
I'm ready to play this game right now.
All right. Shadows die twice. Let's come back to that.
We can cut that.
Mark.
If I have to cut that to save Rage 2 at the moment.
I'd rather play it than Rage.
All right, then you guys.
I'd
are
rather
split
play
uh,
there.
it than Mortal Kombat too.
I'd rather play Rage 2 than Mortal Kombat, I can tell you that.
Fuck you guys.
I just don't like fighting games. Like, they never appealed to me. And now this is Mortal Kombat X Injustice. That would have been a different story. But, I can't get what I wanted.
We're all in for Doom Eternal, right?
I was like, didn't you win that one with Sub-Zero?
Word.
All right, I got one fucking character.
And
I want,
also-
like, the
But it wasn't
crossover
even a
game.
DC here. That's what I'm saying.
And you also like champion the fact that you got to play as a Mortal Kombat character and beat the shit out of the other. That was your whole jam. Is that you?
I want more characters. I want bring the rosters. Everyone's here, That's the new saying in fighting games. Everyone's here.
2021.
You know what? You can cut Sekiro.
Word.
Yeah.
You sure,
Mm-hmm.
Matt?
That's my kind of game, but the rest of it is just shooters from this point on.
All right. We're all in for Doom, right?
Yes.
All right. I'm not saying we pick it as number 1 right now. I'm just saying we're all in.
Yeah, it's given a list at this
All right.
point.
So our list, listener: Resident Evil 2, Doom Eternal, Cyberpunk 2077, Rage 2, Mortal Kombat 11. You guys are both out on Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Compared to this list,
Yeah.
I
All
have
right.
to say
That's
yes.
fine. Resident Evil, Doom Eternal, Cyberpunk 2077, Rage 2.
This is where I cut Rage.
I agree.
Yeah.
Resident Evil 2, Doom Eternal, Cyberpunk 2077.
Resident Evil 2.
Doom Eternal.
Doom Eternal.
Wow.
Like, I want it to be Cyberpunk, but I also think about...
Cyberpunk, there's no date, so
And also, I never played The Witcher. This game could suck.
I don't think that's gonna be.
I'm
an
not...
issue.
I'm just saying... I'm saying, like, the only thing that I could say... Right, is if I played The Witcher and I could be like, yo, they made the fucking Witcher. I don't know. I never played The Witcher. I don't know if that's my kind of game. So this could be just The Witcher, but Cyberpunk and like boobs.
I'm
Which
just
is
saying,
fine.
there was a scene where a guy's legs got blown off and his head, and after his head got blown off, he still screamed, "My legs!"
Which is all dope.
That could change though.
But gameplay wise, I mean, like
That
I
is
don't.
gameplay.
I know. I'm saying like physically playing the game. I don't know if that's my jam yet. I hope it is. I want it to be.
So you guys are still excited about Doom that much right now? Because I don't know. I'm not that excited about Doom at the moment. I'm not very high on it.
Wait a
I think
minute.
it looks like more of the same.
Wait, are we voting to cut, or was that voting to be the winner?
That was
The winner.
voted to be the
Oh,
winner.
Resident Evil.
Oh.
Yeah, thank you. There we go.
Sorry.
That's why.
Sorry.
That's
Sorry.
why I was like, wow. All right.
I got used to the scene, the list.
No, we're
getting-
down to 3, and then you
deleted.
said Doom. I was like, and that's why I made that little side comment. Wow.
Oh no, Resident Evil.
Dang, I thought we were going. All right,
Sorry,
fine.
man.
All right, that's all right.
I'm glad I
get
brought
it.
that up now.
I get it. It's right there. You guys. Can
Look,
taste
I'm
it.
not gonna fucking play it, but man, I can't wait to watch it on someone's YouTube channel or
Hot
here or whatever.
Christmas.
I'll play play for you.
All right, Resident Evil 2 is our most anticipated game, followed shortly thereafter by Doom Eternal and Cyberpunk 2077. Oh my gosh! All right,
We're rolling.
we are rolling. You guys ready for these thingies?
This is fun.
Yeah, this is gonna be real fun. So we're gonna do something weird, listener. Last year we introduced the Hall of Fame. We inducted Grand Theft Auto 3 into the Hall of Fame. We did it off air.
Yeah, I don't like how we did that.
No, me neither.
That was my
Well-
that was my fault.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
We're gonna break kayfabe.
We're not breaking kayfabe. We're not.
Yeah, we had like 5 different internal discussions last year about how to do the Hall of Fame thing, and then that's why we did it off air.
Yeah,
This year we plan ahead.
we're
We have
playing
a
ahead.
game plan.
We got a good game plan too. So we each, the three of us, made a list of 15 of our games that we would vote to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. We've written all of them and randomized all of them onto sticky notes, and they are placed in front of us on the podcast table. We're going to go through one by one, and we're going to rip one off and throw it away. Should we say why we're removing? We should say why we're removing it. And maybe the person who put it down should say why they love it,
Fair.
and then we'll move forward. I have an application on my cellular telephone that's going to help us choose who goes first.
Oh man, I never have a reason to use this app.
I know, me neither.
Well, I think I deleted it off my phone
It's okay.
because I never needed to use it.
I have to make sure.
Is anyone else nervous?
Yeah.
I might just be cold.
You know, like, I'm not
Or that
sure.
Chipotle might be finally hitting me. I don't know.
I mean, I pretty much like every game that is on here, believe it or not. So I don't
I agree.
don't think I'll be too sour, but I am gonna try to fight for some of them.
I agree. All right, so this app is called Chwazi. It's a fantastic little app for free you can download. And basically, we each are going to place a finger on my phone, and then phone will choose which of us goes first.
What's this called?
Chwazi.
Twazi.
Chwazi. All right.
All right.
Fingers down. It's going to pick one of us. Uh-oh.
Rigged.
And then if you guys want to go to choose which of you goes
What order? Okay,
after
that's
me.
fair.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I thought it'd just be like every time. Or...
All right, 1, 2, 3. Rigged.
All right.
So I'm last.
So, all right, I'm going to remove the first game. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to get rid of The Last of Us. Because we each voted for The Last of Us, so it has 3 chances to stay on this board. I just feel
I
like...
mean, shit.
What?
Just because me has 3, so you take one off?
I just want to get the ball rolling here, you know? I want to make the stakes high.
All right, fine.
I love The Last of Us. Clearly, it's one of the games I put on this fucking board, but we got 2 other opportunities for The Last of Us to win. Unless both of you guys decide to pull it off.
I feel like anything I choose from this point on is gonna start a war.
Joe started a war.
Yeah,
He triggered me right away.
Fucking done.
I'm going to feed these papers to your dogs.
They're gonna eat them anyway, so it's fine.
Oh, okay.
Yo, rip The Last of Us off the table.
Don't be an asshole.
Patapon, are you
That-
fucked?
That's what I was going to pick.
God damn it.
I've never played one, and I never will.
Oh my, oh, you never will?
Oh.
Dude, that's a Mark game.
You should at least try it.
Yeah, seriously, Patapon's got Mark. Do you know, if you never, really?
Never.
Dude, it's a rhythm game where you, it's a rhythm RPG. It's really good. That Patapon's a Mark
Okay,
game.
okay.
You may have picked the wrong Patapon, though. Like, Patapon 2 doesn't that start introducing RPG elements?
Okay, look, I'm not gonna say. Okay, I'll take back that I never will play
I
it.
know.
I'll give it a shot, but for some reason it was sticking out to me here.
All right, that's fine. Ooh, man.
That's okay.
What'd you remove from the table? You got to tell the
Oh,
listeners.
sorry. I removed F-Zero GX.
That's like their best one.
I mean, I like F-Zero games.
No, that's
like
fine.
I have to pick something here.
No
offense.
That's actually one of my fodder games. I put some intention on the
That
list
makes me
to
feel
be
better.
removed.
That's a dick move.
No, that is to preserve my other ones.
A distraction.
Yeah. I pulled a Dutch.
You did. Fucking blowing up train tracks and shit. Mm.
So we're just going in the order that we
Yeah,
first did.
yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if it was okay.
I mean, we could choose each time again.
No,
Nah,
I
it's
feel like that
alright.
would just
No,
slow the
it's just-
process.
yeah.
I'm not trying to start a war.
No,
I know.
sorry. No,
I know.
it's fine.
That
Like,
would have been mine had I not picked Pat.
that's fine.
So I pulled Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare off the table.
And that was a game I put on that started the multiplayer revolution.
That's the only one I
that-
played.
Call of
did.
Duty started.
It's not that any of these don't belong on a Hall of
No,
Fame
no,
list.
no. I'm not offended, mad, or anything about that.
Well, we might have that opinion on some of them. Maybe.
You know, I'm not going to be offended, but choose wisely. You know.
Okay.
What'd you pull off?
I'm hesitant now.
Oh.
I don't know if I want to do this choice.
Oh, Matt, also, you only chose 14. So if you want to write another one down and slap it down the table.
That's fine. I'm good with 14.
Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic.
You killing it?
Killing it.
Matt, why'd you put it on the list?
Because it's probably the best Star Wars game.
Yeah.
I probably can't disagree with
And
that.
it's BioWare at its best.
That I can agree with.
Yeah.
You know they made a Sonic game?
Careful, dude.
It's an RPG.
He's still recovering from Andromeda.
It's on the
Kick
DS.
him
And probably
in while
Anthem. I'm already preparing myself for
Yeah.
Anthem.
Oh, God. Funny how that didn't show up on our most anticipated. Ooh. All right.
Oh man, this is already getting fucking hard.
Yeah.
You want to start a war?
Man, why am I gonna vote for my own thing? Unlike this guy over here.
Okay.
Settle down, Beavis.
No, I trust me, I've seen that one over there. I said I was trying to be
kidding.
nice
I'm just kidding.
for games I never played.
All right.
I just took off Batman Arkham Asylum. Reason it is, I think City plays a bit better.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I like Asylum's story better, but
Yeah, that's why I-
City
Yeah.
plays better.
City added more mechanics. I like the aesthetic of City more than I did Asylum. Asylum was very green and wet, but ultimately I tried to think of just like, for me, Asylum was that game that like
I mean, it definitely changed.
it
The
set
Batman franchise, yeah.
yeah.
Like
And so,
Rocksteady came onto the map, like yeah.
Motherfuckers are gonna hate me for this.
You gotta do it.
Oh
Yeah,
no! My baby.
I know.
Go ahead, tell Ben what you did.
I just took Chrono Trigger off the board. I never finished it, and I never got far enough to finish it. And people hate me for not finishing that game, but
I've never played it.
every time I've tried to play it, I can't get past the opening town.
What?
Like, I get to the frog, and then I just don't care anymore.
You don't even get to the vampire?
No, I want to love that game. I just haven't loved that game.
Okay.
I know.
Okay. That's fine.
I know.
It's fine. It wasn't my number one, but it was in my top 5. Okay.
Everybody
It's
hurts.
processed. It's processed. It's processed.
Alright.
It's the point of the game.
I know. hard to like remain objective too.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Like I'm definitely not doing any of this out of spite, but there's part of it where I'm just like trying to make sure I balance killing yours versus killing Matt's. Like there's
I would just do what
whatever,
you-
man.
What was that?
Pokemon Red and Blue.
Ooh.
That's fine. I'll put that one on there.
I think only because Heart Gold and Soul Silver is on here, and that has technically Red and Blue in it as the second part of the game. So it lives on.
I wouldn't know, but that's fine. Am I up? Yeah, I am up. Where was I?
Nice.
Taking off Infamous 2. Wow.
I think it's just Infamous. I know it.
Oh, yeah.
I-
All right, sorry. Just the first Infamous.
I wrote it with a real dumb fat
It
marker.
wouldn't have mattered. I really like these games. However, I don't think, compared to what's on this table, this is going to enter the Hall of Fame this year, or this list keeps up in the next few years. In the next few years either.
Yeah, I agree. Really good game though.
Oh, yeah. I think it's a must play on the Sony.
Yeah.
On the Sony side of things.
I'm just moving things in to the center of the board here. Oh man. Oh, it's my turn. Sorry, I'm a dumbass. I'm sitting here waiting on Mark to pick one. Oh fuck! I was gonna pull one of my own, and then I don't want to. Not because it's my own, but because I'm like, no, that's a good one. It should stay on the board.
They're all good ones.
I know. Dude, this is really hard. This is the hardest thing we've done all fucking week long. Fuck it.
That was my next choice.
Quake 3 Arena. I put it on because it's fucking Quake 3 Arena, dude. But at the same time, Quake did more. No, not more. Like, fuck. Quake 3 is really good. It just... Something had to go. Whore! Sorry. Reactionary.
Tetris NES.
Man. The colors. They're so...
But the music.
What's wrong with the music?
Game
Not the
Boy.
Game Boy one.
It had everything that Game Boy had and better.
Back to me.
Portability.
Fair.
Man, I don't know. This sucks.
Yeah.
I feel bad. I think I'm going to hurt some feelings here, but
That's okay.
I think there's some better Zelda games than Legend of Zelda 4 Swords Adventures.
No, that's fine.
As long as you don't say Triforce Heroes, you're okay.
I know.
Yeah. That's no. Trust me. For some reason, I don't know why. Like that's not even my most favorite one.
No, I know.
I don't know why I thought that for Hall of Fame. I was just writing out. I was like, you know what? That one was really fun because it was like a very HD Link to the Past.
Yeah.
That
yeah,
could be optional with 4 players. So I just thought it had a lot going for it.
No, I agree.
In case people are confused, that's a GameCube one, not the Game Boy Advance or DS stuff.
Yeah, start ripping some hearts out, dude. It's fine.
I know. I just don't know which heart to rip out first.
Kill your babies.
You know.
Kill your babies. Yeah, like I'm sure there's gonna be that weird feeling of like maybe one person like has to see their 2 games in a row get removed or something, and it might feel a little unfair, but it's the name of the game.
I'm getting rid of Portal 2. Love that game. Loved playing co-op through that game. Loved the co-op campaign was completely different than the solo campaign. I loved everything that it had to offer.
I love that you slimmed it down though.
So Portal 2's.
We still got another.
We
ticket
never
on the
really
board.
read through all these. There was just a lot to read through. You probably never remember, but Portal 2 is technically still on the board because both me and Mark had it.
Yeah.
on our list here.
Let's make it interesting.
Symphony of the Night.
There's still one on there.
All right. Man.
Fuck.
Just because.
Oh, just because.
Yep.
Who hurt you, baby? Fuck.
Dracula.
Oof.
Man, I don't know. I just took off Halo Combat Involved. As
That's okay.
this Halo this entry in the Halo franchise has one of the best single player campaigns. It really didn't introduce the online aspect of the Halo franchise, which has become very prevalent today.
Right.
Okay.
They did, however, change first-person shooters forever, but okay.
Well, you removed the other one that changed first-person shooters forever, so.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Half-Life 2 is still here.
Speaking of which.
Yeah, where's Half-Life 3? Why isn't it on here?
Yeah. We lost that sticky note.
What if Gabe Newell had an idea for Half-Life 3 on a sticky note and he just lost it in his office and he can't find it?
I mean, if it wasn't for Quake, you wouldn't have had Half-Life.
True.
Speaking of Gabe Newell, let's
God damn. All right, so Portal 2 is off the board.
just kill Portal 2. Just get it done.
While we're at it.
Which one's that?
Super Mario Galaxy.
Man!
There's too many Marios on this board. You need to start killing some.
Why Galaxy?
It's the only one I haven't played.
Matt, why'd you pick Galaxy?
Because I think that's the best 3D Mario.
All right.
There's a lot of fucking Mario on this board.
I played Galaxy 2. I think I enjoyed that one, but I don't know if I would enjoy it more or not than the first one.
Man. I don't fucking know. I'm about to hurt some feelings, I think.
It's all right. Just do it. We'll move past it.
I just took off Metroid Zero Mission. And I started playing this a little bit on when I hacked my Vita.
Oh, yeah.
I'm actually surprised Super Metroid isn't on here.
It is right there.
Oh shit! It is. My bad. I
And
can't
that
think
was
it
the
said
other thing.
Mario.
And that was the other thing. I think Super Metroid, in the overall aspect of the gaming industry, did more than Zero Mission. Did more for the genre.
Yeah, I agree. We're getting down to almost single digits, so let's just keep on going.
Damn it, man.
Take another Last of Us off the board.
It's like a knife through my heart every time.
I know. I don't like it either, dude, but yeah.
I mean, for doing that.
Oh, god damn it. No, not that.
That's the wrong one, Mark.
Chrono Trigger says hi.
Oh my god.
Bloodborne 1 of 2 has been dropped.
Motherfucker. Well, shit.
Oh, I forgot that award category this year. The best
Bloodborne.
The best 2015 game called Bloodborne goes to Bloodborne.
Good job, Bloodborne.
Yeah, thank you, Bloodborne.
This isn't Retaliation, Mark. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Pokemon Heart Gold / Soul Silver.
That did so much more than Red and Blue.
I said it's not Retaliation. I'm like, just,
I know.
I'm looking at what's on the fucking board, dude.
Okay.
It's nothing. I'm trying not to hurt feelings. I'm trying to pick.
I don't know. I'm a bit of both now. We're at that point.
Jesus
This
Christ.
is when it gets fun.
So much for Hall of Fame
Mark,
being non-biased.
Put your knife away. You guys know how special this game is to me and how much it means to me.
Are you killing your own baby?
It's not mine, but
Oh, it was mine.
it was yours. But I had to
Damn.
get rid of Shovel Knight. Damn. You know.
Yeah.
I was eyeing that one up for.
Actually,
Well,
I'm
I don't know
actually
if it's
surprised
gonna-
it lasted that long.
I don't know if it was gonna be this round, but probably next round was still the one I was gonna take that off.
I killed one of my babies. I don't know how many I can do. I can't look at your eyes. I'm like studying what you're studying, and it makes me want to die.
I'll kill one of mine.
You did you? All right, that was my next one.
Star Fox 64.
Whew.
I'll show a little leniency this time around.
All right, quick, someone put down Star Fox Zero.
Oh yeah,
See,
good
Fuck,
game.
let me uncrinkle this.
It's a really good game, but it's yeah. So we have 20 left of the original 44. I think the only duplicate, is there a duplicate left?
Oh,
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Yeah, no, we're down to single digits on everything.
I might be getting my own entries confused, but I'm sorry if this is a Mark 1.
No, that was a Mount one.
All right, good. I've just I picked Resident Evil 2.
Wait, no, that was a Mark one.
Yeah.
Yep.
I picked 2. You picked 4,
Okay.
which makes sense.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Okay.
Damn.
It's all right. It's okay. Leon's still in it.
Fuck, man, I can't do that because you guys are gonna kill me.
Am I gonna pick up the third Last of Us? All 3 of them.
See what you did there.
What?
Oh, nothing.
I didn't do anything.
Don't worry about it. Just the look on your face made me think otherwise. Okay, so Half-Life 2.
Yeah, sorry, Half-Life 2. Never finished you.
All right, well, there
Poison crab heads, dude. Couldn't get past them.
Yeah.
Raven.
I did all of it.
And I know
Was
it's,
it Raventown? What's it?
Ravenholm.
Ravenholm. Yep, I never left Ravenholm.
And I know it's the thing. I know.
Okay.
I do love the gravity gun a lot, though. What is that?
Bioshock.
Ooh. It hurts.
Sorry, the end of that game is not
I mean,
great.
it's just water Half-Life. Let's be real.
The end of that game is not good. It's alright. That's fine. That's fair.
You know what? You made a choice that a man chooses, you know?
Yep.
So I can respect that.
There's always a man. There's always a lighthouse, you know?
Yeah. I have no idea how this is going to end, and this is the
I don't
fucking
know.
most terrifying thing that we've ever done.
It's like we're constantly stabbing but saying sorry at the same time. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry!
Yeah, one of us has to die. This is getting bad. Like, this list is
No matter what I pull, man.
This sucks. Just do it. Just fucking do it. Because this all sucks. It's okay. Oh, you should pick one of your own. What was that?
Super Mario Maker.
Ah, man.
I get it. You can make your own Mario levels, but
Don't condescend.
that fucking tutorial sucks. I don't need a tutorial on how to make a Mario level. I've played enough Mario levels in my lifetime. And it's not on a good console either.
What's wrong with the 2DS?
True looks.
Oh, you know, you said you hate that port.
Yeah, that's the worst fucking version of that game. All right.
Everything just sucks.
It's so tense. It's so tense.
Oh wait, it's my turn.
Yes.
God, sorry guys. I'm looking. Fuck me.
Everything just sucks.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm sorry.
No, it's the none of us.
It's there, and I wanted it, and now it's gone. The Last of Us is gone. I don't know. It just happened. It's done.
I should take a 3 of my own.
Which one was that?
Super Mario World.
Ooh.
There goes my favorite 2D Mario 2.
I thought that was going to be one of the front runners.
I have no words for it.
I mean, it's a great game.
Oh shit, man, this sucks.
I'm just moving things closer
That's fine.
in case the listener was concerned.
I think the listener just got startled when they heard the paper move. Like, oh god, what was it?
It's like the one time I wish we had the shield rule.
Ooh, man.
This is one of my own babies. I picked Tetris for Game Boy. I've been humming the tune the entire time. I don't know if the mic's been picking up on it, but yeah, I don't know. It's just tough. These are all good games at this point. Did you want to read through the games we have left now that we've gone?
I was gonna wait until we got down to
Okay.
12. So well, I guess
We're
you just
close
got-
enough.
Yeah. All right. So we got 13. So here's what's left on the board: Resident Evil 4, Final Fantasy 7, Super Mario RPG, Metal Gear Solid, Castlevania Symphony of the Night, Super Mario 64, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, Super Metroid, Earthbound, Bloodborne, Mother 3, Hotline Miami, Halo 3. Now I have the pleasure of removing one.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck this. This is really tough. This is going to come back on me.
I'm surprised it made it this far. I'm surprised it beat Shovel Knight.
Because I know
I really like that game though. What'd you take off?
Hotline Miami. I know, it's just, you know.
I'm not.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry. I know it's my turn and I didn't. Out of all these games, Tony Hawk. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2.
Yeah.
I can't see it beating some of these. I just can't.
I mean, I can. If you put it back on the table and don't pick it up, it'll easily beat the rest of them.
I think I have like 2 babies left on here.
I don't know who I'm about to offend.
Maybe 3.
And it's purely for my ignorance. It's no offense to the game.
Ah, that was my number 1.
I'm sorry,
Oh.
but I've never played it, so I don't know.
It's the best. Mario.
I know. I said it's purely because of my ignorance. That's
Which one
all.
did you remove, Matt?
Super Mario RPG. The good news is I have an SNES Classic, so I can play it now.
Okay.
I have nothing to lose now.
Sorry, Mark.
It's okay.
Well, you have
Not
almost
really.
nothing to lose. There's one more on the list.
It doesn't matter now. Hotline's gone. I purposely didn't put Phantasy Star because I could not bear it. Getting ripped. I would have ripped it probably, to be honest.
Fuck.
And Sonic would have went in the first round.
I wouldn't have been that much of a dick. I would have waited at least a couple rounds to see if someone else would take it off. It's all right.
There was another one I was going to do and I didn't. So I did Final Fantasy 7. It's another Chrono Trigger for me. I just never did it, man.
I mean, you said it yourself on air during a video that Final Fantasy has been good since 6. I forget what video that was.
I don't remember.
I was willing to give you the 10.
We make too many things, which is good. We're down to 9.
God, fuck, this sucks.
Yep.
I'm gonna make a choice nobody will do. Mother 3.
But region free means Mother 3.
I know.
That game does something real special, but
They all do.
I know. Talk about rhythm RPGs.
But had this have been a... Okay,
Was that one of yours or Mark's?
that was mine.
I thought it was Mark's.
Let's talk off Halo 3.
That's fair.
I didn't even own an Xbox, and I spent a lot of time with this game. Campaign, multiplayer. I love everything about it. That kind of hurts me doing that.
But I was saying, if it did come down to Earthbound and Mother 3 and you had to choose, I wouldn't want that on you.
That's fair. All right. This is not me. So I know whose list these are all on and everything, but this is me going of these, like, where are we at? Fuck. This sucks. This is really hard. Ooh, I almost. I hate this.
This is great.
Should we just put a timer for ourselves?
I feel like we should have done that at the beginning, but too late for that. Oh shit.
So you got Symphony of the Night, Super Metroid, Mario 64, Earthbound, Resident Evil 4, Metal Gear Solid, Bloodborne.
Just do it.
I'm sorry, man.
No, that's fine. I'm looking at the stack there, and
I removed Metal Gear Solid. I could never. It's another one. I know it, but I just every time I tried, 2 was good. Hiding around in lockers and shit and shooting pellet guns, and I don't know, but that hurts. We're down to 6.
It's my turn.
This gets harder and harder.
I think that was the point of this.
Yeah, I know.
The good news is, any one of these games I would be perfectly happy with entering our new Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I agree.
Next to Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
Someone should have put Vice City down and see how long it would have lasted.
That would have been fucked.
Oh, man. Okay.
The fucking stillness that is in this room.
Yeah, sorry.
This is
No.
I feel like our
know.
next category is gonna be easy peasy after this.
I know, man. Fucking game of the years. A lock.
What was it? Oh no,
I killed Earthbound.
Oh.
that hurts.
Oh.
I didn't want to. I really didn't want to.
That one's the first one that I saw the whole game playing backwards in reverse down a toilet. Are you kidding? You guys both stabbed me twice? Damn.
My shit's done.
I know.
There's only
I know.
one baby I have left on here.
I know.
And it's not even the one I wanted to win.
It's chose Super Metroid.
Ugh.
I think I have 3 of my kids left.
You gotta play that game, by the way.
What?
Super Metroid.
I'll get there.
I know. You should just do it. All right. Well, it was between Metal Gear and this, so now it's.
Mm.
I'm sorry. I know. I love Resident Evil 4.
Oh, fuck. Is it going to come down to me?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I figured that out. Like,
I didn't even think about doing the math.
I did the math a while ago. All right. So we have 3 titles remaining.
Oh, shit.
We have Castlevania Symphony of the Night, Super Mario 64, and Bloodborne.
Is it a bad time to ask which one you haven't played?
I've played all of them at this point. I never played Mario to completion, but that's not going to affect my... Or have I? No. Never played it to completion, but I played a fucking shit ton of that game.
I feel like I can either make this really hard or make it easy. For you.
I mean, do whatever, man. Do fucking whatever.
I want to die. This. Oh, God.
God fucking damn it. Symphony of the Night, Mario 64, or Bloodborne. He's like, Joe's over here. He's got his fucking hand over his... He looks like me moments before the Capitals won the Stanley Cup.
That's because it's so... Oh, it's so bad. This is so bad. Because I'm just waiting, like, when's he going to reach his hand out? No, don't do
He's
that
so
shit.
fucking nervous, man.
This is so good.
Any of these games are great.
I know.
The fuck's your problem?
There's a method to my madness.
Don't fuck with me. Don't. No, you can't do that. No, you fuck. Oh, God. I knew it.
Symphony of the Night
I feel like someone just killed you. Calm down.
has been vanquished.
Man. I wish I would get my new carpet sooner because I'd pour the rest of this out on the carpet right now. But I'm not ready for new carpet just yet. All right, Matt. Oof. Oh! Oh, shit!
That's
We got our Bloodborne fucking award.
that was my method. I actually knew. I was like, do I make him choose between?
I would have chosen Bloodborne over Symphony.
That's what I figured, but I
fucking love Symphony.
There's
I also
still that-
love
there's
Mario
still-
64. Don't let...
No, I know. But I knew, but I had a feeling that you were gonna pick Bloodborne, and I wanted Bloodborne to get an actual win, officially.
Wow.
I didn't want to at first. I wanted Super Mario RPG to really win this, and
I'm
Chrono
sorry.
Trigger was my runner-up. The
That
rest,
was good. That was really good.
Joe had a goddamn heart attack. I didn't think that was going to happen.
I killed both mothers.
I did kill both mothers.
I'm thinking I'm the only one that could have done that.
I can't believe you guys killed The Last of Us.
Oh, yeah. No, Mother 3 was going to get killed eventually. When it got like that close...
I feel like if I would have done it, you would have done it.
Maybe not that round, next round.
No, but like Mother 3 over Earthbound, I know you would have done Mother 3 first.
Yeah, so definitely yes.
Until next year when y'all have played Mother 3 and you vote for
When
it
it comes to
forever.
North America, man, I'm game.
But you know what? This won't be there next year,
That's correct.
True, yeah,
so it won't be there to save.
that's true. Congratulations, Bloodborne. Hall of Fame. Wow. Should we do this Game of the Year or should we do this more regularly?
You want to do like a quarterly route every 3 months?
We could
I don't
talk
know.
about this off air.
Yeah, I
Continue
know.
on with our game of the year.
Yeah, let's.
I guess we could. Yeah, I guess we have a Game of the Year to choose. Wow. I think I need a break after that one.
I think we need to mend our hearts for a second.
Yeah, I agree. Let's take a quick break. Congratulations, Bloodborne. We'll come back, and we're going to pick a Game of the Year. Maybe it'll be easier than picking a Hall of
I
Fame.
think it's gonna be a lot easier than picking.
Maybe it won't. We'll find out. I'll be right back. It's time to choose 2018's Game of the Year. Of all of our categories, the Game of the Year, recognizes truly the best that the industry can do. Together, between those who make and those who play, these games are above the rest. These games have combined story and character with sound and design to let us play through something we could not experience in any other way. This year, these games made an impression on us unlike any other. They've taken us to new places, and they've given us more than just something to do. These nominees all do what they do the best, and are examples of what we want in every other game. These are your nominees for the Free Cheese Game of the Year 2018. Celeste, Tetris Effect, Marvel's Spider-Man, Red Dead Redemption 2, God of War, Hitman 2, Dead Cells, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Now for the Game of the Year, we do it a little bit differently than our previous categories. We pick a Game of the Year. Someone wins. However, rather than just 2 runners-up, we have a total of 5, and we put them in a clear numerical order. So there will be a 1 through 5. With our 8 nominees here, it means 3 will not make the final list, but 5 will be put in some sort of order. Ugh. It's hard.
Where to start?
I say Hitman 2.
Top of the list?
Just gets removed.
Really?
I feel like it's the weakest out of all of these.
I kind of agree.
It's just more so the first one with a little more, but compared to these other ones, it just doesn't seem like the most overall outstanding.
I mean, it agrees. Like, I don't know what the whole situation was with Square and IO. I mean, but this feels like the season 2 we never got from the Hitman game that came out in, what, 2017?
I don't think that's a bad thing, though.
I mean, it's not a bad thing, but, like, it's just more of the same with the extra layer of polish and a little bit more refinement and some more objects you pick up.
It still is giving me that same sense of surprise that Hitman 1 did, though. Like, I'm still discovering things and losing myself in each stage, going back through each stage to see how else I can break it or find a different way to the kill.
Okay, so we can put a pin in that. Then let me ask you this.
That's good. All right, I'll go.
Why is... explain Dead Cells when this hasn't been nominated a lot throughout the rest of what we've done. Why does it deserve to be a Game of the Year?
Never fit in anywhere. Like, it's not... Like, I'm looking through the nominees here. It's not like Dead Cells doesn't have a story.
It doesn't?
It's not like prevalent. I mean, I guess I could have nominated for best Switch port. Maybe I forgot to do that.
Switch.
Yeah,
Any,
true.
Any worthy characters?
Like, it's not a character-driven game. It's not, there's not going to be a favorite in-game moment because there's a roguelike.
Music?
Music, so-so, but it wasn't going to be in the top 3 of what we did. Like, I know it's weird that it didn't get nominated for anything else.
Tetris has done more with just putting blocks down than...
With music and stuff like that, yes.
For me, though, Dead Cells fell off hard. I got to a point in that game where I was not making any clear progression. I just was... The challenges were a ways in, and to get back to that every time sucked, for lack of a better term. There were incentives, right? Run fast, get to this checkpoint before this timer expires, get a little bonus, which is nice, but it wasn't enough when you would make really strong progress to a spot, and then you get killed, and then you have to work your way all the way back again. And that kind of progression chain loop led me to stop playing that game, which is a bummer because I really like it. And I think the combat and the way you move through the game and the different combinations of weapons you get and power-ups and the way you can combine those things or drop those things or change those things or level those. There's so much to that game that is good, but it's still something that left me
Not fulfilled.
No. It started and it's in my early time with that, it gave me similar feelings to when I first discovered Spelunky. But Spelunky, I never stopped. Like I think I played Spelunky almost every day for 6 months. And even when I slowed down on Spelunky, I still played it multiple times each week. You know what I mean? Like Spelunky just stayed, and I never fucking got anywhere with Spelunky. I was bad at Spelunky. I still don't know anything about Spelunky.
Yeah.
But Dead Cells, while amazing to play and move, and I love the way it feels because it feels so good, I just didn't keep going back to it. And when I think about it, I'm not compelled to go back to it.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not opposed to cutting it here. I mean, 3 games of this list have to get cut, and like I totally understand. Like, it's weird this didn't get mentioned anywhere else, and it all of a sudden pops up in the Game of the Year list here. I'm the one to put this down, but purely from just a gameplay aspect. Like, it feels good to navigate those worlds and all these different weapons and all these different builds you can go through. You know, the roguelike cycle of, you know, getting these orbs and cashing them in for these permanent stats.
No, 1,000%.
Like it all feels really good. I mean, I eventually fell off the game. I don't think I fell off as hard. I think I had a more slower decline, but you know, I did feel like I was making progress each time, whether it was just cashing in orbs or, you know, maybe finding the next power up to get to a different location or anything like that. But I never technically beat the game, but I did get to that last like area like once or twice. And then had like even at like post game, like you had like the challenge areas too that would change every day, where you can go for like a high score kind of thing. So the game did some cool things, but like if we want to cut it here, I totally get that.
I mean, it is a great game. It wouldn't be on this list of 8 if it were not. But yeah,
No, I think those are valid answers for it to be on this list. I just
just
wasn't sure because
yeah,
just didn't hear a lot about it. But again, it's because
It
you said,
just
it
there's
didn't
the way the
fit in the
categories
line.
just
Yeah.
went. Like, yeah, I could have put it under story because there's some ambiguous stuff, but it wouldn't have stacked up.
Sure.
Sound, you know, there's a tune or two that you remember, but not going to stack up against like Celeste and things like that. So.
Right. Okay, so I guess we're in agreement. That's 1.
Yep.
2
we
more.
we can move on Hitman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like that game, but
I just don't see it resonating as much as these other ones here. I think as well. Obviously, it deserves to be on this list.
yeah,
No doubt about that. But if we have to make those hard choices, that's one I'd have to give the hammer to appropriately.
yeah. Matt,
Yeah, I agree. I
Right.
mean, Hitman 2, great game. Like, once again, it's on here for a reason.
No, this is probably the hardest part.
mm-hmm.
The last cut. All right, before we go to the last cut, what is in the top 5 for sure?
Celeste.
Okay. I would say God of War, Red Dead are like 2 contenders I'm bringing in. Is everyone in agreement?
Yeah, you've made a case throughout all the other awards this week.
Yeah, I agree.
I also Tetris is right behind Celeste for me.
So leave us Spider-Man. And no one's saying Smash here either.
I think I feel better about Smash. I think I feel better about Smash than I do Spider-Man. Spider-Man's really good, but it's
I always said from the first podcast where we talked about that game,
It
it is going to be one of my personal favorite games of the year. When it comes down to like game of the year, I don't know if it's going to be that because it's
It's
a
just
lot of the
not.
same Arkham tropes. It is.
There's so much of the Arkham stuff. Spider-Man to me is like a really good lunch at the diner you go to all the time. It's really fucking good. It's really fucking good lunch, and it's comfortable, and I love it. And it's, you ask me if I want to go eat there, like, yeah, I'm gonna go eat there. Let's go right now. Stop what you're doing. Drop your shit. However, it's different.
I have no personal time with this game. I'm also not really one with a big Spider-Man background. I like the character. I appreciate, grew up with the shows and movies and toys and whatnot. But for some reason with the games, I just never really got invested into it. For one reason or another. I have such high regard and respect for this one, though, in particular. And I think it's the first time I've really felt like that.
Mm-hmm.
Just seeing its history and leading up to now, I think it's probably the definitive Spider-Man game out there,
Yeah, I agree.
and it definitely deserves that title. But yeah, it's just one that I don't have. Like I said, I don't have any real sentiment for it. For me, to me, it's just Spider-Man. If I'm to be blunt.
Yeah.
I
I think something like
it's I think it could still be in the top 5.
I think it could be, but if we push it out right now, I'm not mad that we push it out.
I mean, maybe coming into this conversation, like I thought I didn't expect Spider-Man to be like in the top 3, but I thought it may make the list. But
I thought it might too, but if these other 5 make it over Spider-Man,
I'm not gonna be mad. Not gonna be upset about it either.
To me, it's either Spider-Man or Tetris. Mostly for the same reasons.
If that's where you're at, like mine is Spider-Man or Smash. So, I mean, if the common denominator here is Spider-Man, I know that's not how we necessarily settled this, but
Yeah.
Cut Spider-Man?
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Got 5.
All right. That's a pretty good order right there.
No.
No? You want to do that? All right.
I'm gonna
All right.
challenge some things there.
You want to go strongest or weakest?
I guess build from the bottom, build
Yeah.
suspense.
Start with weakest.
Smash.
Tetris.
Tetris.
I think Smash because... Fuck.
Don't worry, it has Tetris music in it. It's
No, they took it out. I'm really mad they took it out. No, Super Smash Bros. Is a really good game.
for both of these, it's honestly the best ones they've done.
I mean, look, Tetris Effect is awesome. It's got, these great backgrounds, great music. It's got this great like multiplayer setup, even though it's not split screen. That's kind of a disappointment. But online and this whole like build like a spirit for like an online global challenge thing. But at the end of the day, it's still Tetris with an effect mode.
I mean, I think it's more than Tetris. However, Tetris is a 5.
Okay.
Dope. 4 more to go.
It made it though.
It did.
Smash now.
I think so.
I don't know. not sure if I agree with that just yet.
Okay.
What you have in mind?
Either Red Dead or Celeste. And the only reason why I would say Red Dead, which is probably unusual coming from me, there were some points that I've seen people go into, and once it was pointed out to me, I can't help but agree with it. And at first I was like, no, I don't know about that. But then, it's conflicting for me, right? Like there is a lot you can do, but at the same time, it does kind of stick to this old formula, and it kind of tries to do a lot of things at once, and it doesn't do a good job of juggling that. Like, they try to give you the freedom to do things, but at the same time, you are forced to do things when it comes to the missions. Like, you have to do it a certain way, or else you fail and have to start over from the very beginning of a chapter. And that gets annoying. So it kind of kills your lack of freedom. Like, say, something like Breath of the Wild gives you all the way through. You can approach a situation how you want to in that game. And with Red Dead, you're like kind of forced to go a certain way about it. You kind of have to act out like a movie scene, basically. And that kind of negates what it's trying to offer. So it can get kind of conflicting in terms of gameplay.
So you want to put Red Dead below Tetris Effect?
I think, but so much has been put into Red Dead. Then
No,
you know what I mean?
I know,
Like,
but I also feel like they've made that same game since GTA 3.
well, they've made the same Tetris since 1980 something.
This is the first time Tetris feels like something brand new, where
I
Red
don't
Dead
know about
feels
that.
like
I could jump into that because of my experience in the past and play Tetris like it's Tetris.
you can, but what's surrounding Tetris is so much different.
Is it?
I don't know. Like, yeah, like the whole mission structure, like going to point A and then following the mission and going to the next. Like, yes, that formula is the same, but everything around that game, like that game is living and breathing despite it not being online. Like the fact, like going from where your mission ends to the next one, like I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. That's part of the reasons why I was never in the cinematic mode during these runs, because you just run into the most random shit. And it could have been like a side mission that had a marker, or it could have been just been a random stranger. And the random stranger shit that you ran into in this game, I don't think I've ran really into the same thing twice. It felt mostly unique the entire time. And that's not, including all the options for hunting and fishing and stuff like that. And, that might sound tedious. You never have to do it if you don't want to. Like, there's a couple of missions, especially the ones early on, where they're trying to, like, teach you the ropes of the open world. But, outside of that, you don't have to do that stuff. You could go to point A to point B the entire game.
But like, if it comes to like, I know there's missions where you have to like stalk somebody, and it's like, and you have to go a certain way about it. You can't like
Correct. Like that. Yeah.
Not just Breath of the Wild, but like Metal Gear 5.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
How you can do every mission any way you want to do it, just long as you get that objective done.
I mean, even Prey is doing
right.
Games like Prey are doing it.
So
stuff.
like
Dishonored.
Yeah. So like yeah.
It's actually the same studio. But
I think the game makes itself conflicting because it's like it's trying to make you go down a not really linear but a somewhat linear path while still trying to give you the freedom in between, and it's like it just doesn't feel cohesive.
I'll tell you this: I'm never gonna play Red Dead. The rest of these, not only have I played, but like God of War, you actively convinced me throughout this year and throughout this week to revisit God of War. Red Dead, I still am not like.
I love Red Dead's atmosphere and characters.
Story sounds great, characters sound great, like all that stuff sounds great. I have no interest in playing that game at all, because what I did play, it felt so much like everything I already knew from them.
And then my reason for Celeste is that I bought Celeste, and I played about 30 minutes of it, and I can't get into that type of platforming, and I don't like the dialogue. They sound annoying. It doesn't hurt my ears, but I find it very annoying.
Wait, for clarity,
the way they talk,
the sound of it or the writing?
The sound of it.
I don't remember it anymore.
It's just like
it was like that.
And it's
It
like
was kind of like that Sims thing, kind of, sort of.
like that's the only negative I can really come with that game. But like, I just maybe I just wasn't mentally ready for that kind of game. Maybe I think it's probably more me user error than the game itself. But I see what that game is, and I know what that game is. It does its job, from what I'm hearing, pretty damn well. But then I feel like it's kind of empty.
I mean, when you look at it from a gameplay perspective, there are things about Red Dead. Like, Arthur is fucking heavy. It sucks that I move up on the left joystick and it takes him 2 seconds to walk forward. There have been times where it gets a little bit janky to hop over a ledge, or like it just
even like targeting people can get weird.
Yeah,
certain interactions because it either says greet or antagonize, and it doesn't always mean that. It like you greeting somebody might not even be you actually greeting them. It's like you starting a conversation. Or antagonizing isn't always the most threatening thing. In Valentine, for example, when you're going to when you're first in there and that one guy has one of your ladies up against a wall, the first thing I did was shoot a gun. I aimed at him, but I didn't kill him. I shot next to him because I wanted to scare him. Mm-hmm. But people called the authorities. That failed the mission. I had to ride all the way back into Valentine, help that guy get his horses back, and all the way in because I wouldn't let me do it how I wanted to. I would have killed the fucker, honestly. Yeah. Would have shot his knees or something and got him and looted him. But like, yeah. But to go on with what you're saying, that's always. I feel like that's always been like a Rockstar staple is having those weird bugs, and sometimes they work out great and funny, and other times it just fucks you over. I can't name a game that doesn't have that. But more often than not, it is usually something great and memorable when it shouldn't be. And I think that's kind of a charming quality, but at the same time, I don't know if that's a top 3 like qualification.
Yeah. All right. So after all that being said, we're putting Red Dead 4.
I think that's what it is.
That's what I think. Are you okay with that?
I'm fine with that, yeah.
Oops. All right. Whew. So we got Celeste, God of War, and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
That's silenced.
I'm gonna say it. I think if we flip God of War and Celeste, we can call it.
Or no. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, God of War is my 1. God of War is my 1. I'm Celeste and Smash being 2 and 3 or 3 and 2. It I'm up for a debate on that one. I think I lean more towards Celeste being 2, but it's not by much of a margin.
I just think if we're coming together as us, right? Like, we all have our own personal things, but as us, I think that, like, Matt's clearly leading God of War. I'm intrigued as hell at God of War after especially this week. But you two seemed really...
No, God of War would be my 1.
Right.
Smash would be my 2nd.
And that's where, like, I feel like the Smash and Celeste thing is more we have to figure out.
Yeah. Smash just feels more of a solid game to me than Celeste overall.
I can't disagree with that. I think Celeste, like, had a big impact on me, but
yeah.
I haven't touched that game in 11 months.
I just don't like. I mean, I guess replay value doesn't really matter in this situation.
Not necessarily, but I mean, like, Super Smash Brothers, like, there's still stuff I'm discovering and uncovering, and that's a game.
God of War has all kinds of endgame content that that you keep going after the story.
And Celeste has those extra challenges to get the tapes.
Mm-hmm. It does. But for me, so much of Celeste was done when that story was done.
Yeah, like, for me, there's 2 things with Celeste. One, I always felt like it was lacking that mechanic. I like the pure platforming thing, but I wish there was something where, like, I could possibly, like, combat, like, some enemy types at some point. Like, I get the whole
Yeah,
You're running from it. Like that plays into the story and Madeline's trauma and stuff like that. But I don't know. The pure platforming got a little old, and I thought the game was like one level too long.
Yeah.
Because of that. And I was never intrigued to go back and do like the B-side tapes. Is that what they're called?
Yeah,
Or
and
whatever?
then there's C-side after that.
And I think
too.
what Smash is going for at its core is its versatility. The way
Oh, yeah.
the
Like
type
all the
of
modes.
the type of controllers, the different modes, you can play it your own way, however you want it. Mostly.
Yeah.
With aside from like maybe not having any song you want on any stage, or maybe you can now. I can't remember. I think it's just select music for that stage.
You can only
It's like
you can.
thematic.
It's not
right?
select music. It's by a series.
Right.
if
So
you're
if
playing
it's
on
Zelda level,
stage,
it's different Zelda music for
Yep.
that. Yeah.
It could be any Zelda music, but it has to be Zelda music.
Right. It just does a really good job at respecting and preserving it. History of all these other games. Like it feels like a safe haven for video games.
Yeah, I agree. And that game.
And the fact that he brought everybody speaks
Everybody's
to that.
here.
It's got Simon Belmont in it. That's all I ever wanted in anything.
And more though.
I know. There's a lot. There's
Nah,
a lot.
like Mark said, I love the versatility. I love I fucking dropped off I dropped off a cliff with that game when I realized there's more maps to World of Light than just the one.
And if you don't want to do
Yeah.
World of Light, you have your classic mode.
But that's what I'm saying. Like I haven't touched
Yeah.
touched like the arcade or classic mode yet because I kind of wanted to do some last minute stuff here. But like I'm ready to go back and just at least do some classic mode stuff. Keep unlocking some characters. I don't have the whole roster unlocked yet, so
Right.
Yeah.
do some of that. Play try to get better with some characters. Still haven't played as Incineroar. I told you they gotta wait for the perfect time.
Yeah.
Yeah. You unlock them yet?
I do have them. I got them in World of Light, I think.
It's just it's really that series has come a long way, and it's been the best it's probably ever been.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's
And-
gonna be better than this one.
And
I'm
like,
sure.
and we don't deserve it.
Well, when they make a new one, because this one's a port.
Shit. That is negative. Now it can't be.
Yeah. Is that the jam? Is that the
R135?
easiest fucking game of the year we've ever had?
Yeah, eight
think
nominees
so.
makes it easy.
Yeah, it
Or-
does.
I kind of saw this coming a mile away though with God of War. I just had a feeling. It was
Yeah,
gonna
I
be-
knew the whole year. It's like
Rightfully so.
no, I'm not.
Game's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I'll have to go back to it.
And all I did was watch the ending.
Yeah.
I was like, shit. So I still have to play it.
Or should we put Smash up front?
What, a 1? Yeah, I'm arguing that one.
Okay, so why? If we're gonna
Why?
do this, we need a
Best.
good reason.
Oh, I didn't think of a reason.
Well, you just can't say shit like that and not
Yes, I
expect
can.
to get called out.
I mean, well, we got to think. These are two franchises that have built a history with them, and they've both evolved greatly.
Oh.
So they share some similarities here.
Huh.
I mean, as far as free cheese goes, I could see Smash making sense, but God of War at the same time, I think it does its job and it does it well. While like it found a way to be different, but still feel like it belongs.
I think they both did. They both did. However,
Right.
here's the difference. I was gonna play Super Smash Brothers either way. A fucking year ago, I was not playing God of War at
Right.
all. At all. When they showed off everything and the beard and the Nordic and the kid and the boy, I was like, great. Who
But,
gives
like,
a shit?
Also going from like a third person action, it's still third person, but I mean like it went from like a more, it used to be
Like
further
set
back from the camera.
piece over the top.
Yeah, now it's just completely over the shoulder. Like it changed a game style, and somehow it still worked, and I think that scared a lot of people. At
No,
first.
God of War. God of War.
I was gonna say I didn't even get into the combat of God of War this entire week.
No,
Like the Dark Souls light aspect of that
no.
is fucking awesome.
I just said it's not just. I just want to make sure we're locked in to where we feel we're good.
No,
We're not gonna.
I'm okay with this.
All right. Then your game of the year, top 5. Number 5, Tetris Effect. Number 4, Red Dead Redemption 2. Number 3, Celeste. Number 2, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And your Game of the Year 2018, God of War.
Good job, everyone.
Yeah, congratulations to every winner. I guess we should recap the day. Sorry. This note is fucking huge. So our best scorer soundtrack goes to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate with runners-up Tetris Effect and Celeste. Most anticipated, Resident Evil 2, Doom Eternal, and Cyberpunk 2077. We inducted live, for your listening pleasure, Bloodborne into our Hall of Fame. And we just crowned God of War 2018's Game of the Year. I can't believe
Hall of
it's
Fame
over.
was way harder.
Yeah, Hall of Fame was a lot harder than Game of the Year.
I knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah. It's a good jam, though.
We're still friends. Again.
We did it. All right, so now we got to pick between Doom, Nier, and God of War. I'm just kidding.
That's a
Yeah,
that's a toughie.
we'll make that a feature next year.
Yeah, when we have like a bigger library and
Yeah.
kill your babies.
If this was your first journey through Game of the Year with us, thank you for hanging out all week long. If you want to see the things we write about and all of that, it's over on thefreecheese.com, along with everything. We will have one more podcast, regular style, episode 280 on Monday, the 31st, to kind of close out the new year. I can't imagine that there's much news to talk about.
Probably not.
No.
I hope not.
Yeah. So, yeah, that'll be a light episode, whatever. And then, of course, the week after that is the big predictions show that we look forward to each year. That's it. That's Game of the Year. Thank you a lot, Mark. Thank you a lot, Matt. Thank you a lot, listener, for another fantastic year. We'll be back with one more before the end of the year. But Game of the Year. Congratulations, God of War, Sony Santa Monica.